where we are right now. Alright guys, already did night 4 and 5, just trying to get to 2020. Hi Solo! Oh, I already did night 4 and 5 offline, just trying to get 2020 now. So 1, 2, 3 hours. We're gonna have to close that. I need to actually listen now. It's gonna be a lot of just going back and forth between cameras. My mic is working, right? Okay, yeah, I just wasn't seeing it there. Quiet. Is that better? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Oh shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Wrong button. Last time I played, I also did this. Because 5 nights is a loud game. Oh, it's already turned down. Because 5 nights can come all the way up to here. Two. Yeah, as you see, I already beat the 5th night. Where we left off, I was on night 4, but I played night 4 and 5 today. And now I just have night 6 and then the custom 2020. That's pretty much all we're going to be doing for a minute, is just listening. Opening those up. We want to keep Freddy on stage. And just listen for those pit pads. Ooh, Foxy's already on the run. Yeah, Bonnie, come on. Already pit pad again. Foxy already wants to go. Pit pad. Oh shoot. Leg jack from last night. Yep. Alright. Oh shoot, I let Freddy move. No third left yet, so... know where Fred is. He's not right there. He should be right there. Thought that was the third life. This is probably a rip already. I can't let Fred move on night 6. I just can't do it. They'll go hunt inside the pumpkin. Looks cute. Yeah, that one kind of scared me a little bit. I wasn't on my game though. I lost track of Fred. Should just be a lot of this. Cheek is already out. Just when it comes to 2020, it's going to be a lot of just a lot of back and forth. Not on your game, no. What? Oh, I gotta move my chat. Where's the dum 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 dum? I'm not used to that noise. Maybe it's just because I usually play with music on. There's a pit pat. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so far so good. I only passed night 5 by the bare skin of my teeth, so gotta work on my speed when it comes to 2020 though. Two a.m. So far, so good. Oh, Fox is poking out. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Foxy wants to come say hi. Mm, 27%. Yeah. 4 a.m. I let Freddy out though. Shoot. Held him back that entire time. This might be a rip. Wow, Chica. Is that power? Oh no, that was the Vic. Oh. Alright. Night 6 in the bag. I've earned some overtime. Not on your game, no, just in it. How is the stream looking? Does it look alright? Okay. Are you ready for this one? Can't go backwards, I'm gonna go up. Oh, okay. My heart's already racing. Oh shoot. Alright, you gotta be really fast on that. It's attempt number 1. Two. Alright, attempt number 2. What if I never let Freddy leave from right here? Oh, I guess he will. Thanks for the lyric solo. You can't even check on Foxy in this one, can you? Alright, hold up. Let's see. Purposely messed up my hair. But we're gonna take a second and we're gonna do a little research here. Let's watch. Alright. I've got.
What is up, everybody? This is Kevin here, and this is
Hi,
it.
Kevin.
There's no harder, there's no more difficult than this night we're about to do. This is the 7th night. This is the holy grail of Five Nights at Freddy's, the infamous 420 mode, with the AI of each character set at 20, the most...
Let's do this instead. Oops.
What is up, everybody? This is Kevin here, and this is it. There's no harder, there's no more difficult than this night we're about to do. This is the 7th night. This is the holy grail of Five Nights at Freddy's, the infamous 420 mode, with the AI of each character set at 20, the most extreme. Beating this will earn you 3 stars, and you will completely finish the game. So with the 7th night, we need to re-look at our tactics and change it up a bit. We're actually going to be using a new tactic, and this is interesting in the way that we're going to use the theory and the idea that bringing up the laptop up and down constantly back and forth is actually the factor that's going to prevent Foxy from running out at you from Pirate's Cove. Doesn't mean you have to look at him, just have to bring the laptop up and look at any camera back and forth really quickly all the time. The second idea we're going to be using is, instead of dropping the right door every time we hear Freddy Fazbear laugh and bring up the laptop, we're going to be always focused on camera 4B, which is the rightmost camera next to our right door of the office. And the idea is, anytime that you have Freddy Fazbear on any camera, he cannot go into your office, or he can't move anywhere at all. So by spamming this back and forth, not only do we prevent Foxy from running at us, but we also prevent Freddy Fazbear from running into our office and killing us. So using this new tactic and concept, let's strategize. Let's beat the hell out of this game. First thing we're going to do is go to Pirate's Cove, keep spamming this, and listen for 3 Freddy Fazbear laughs. There was 1 there. 2, 3, 1 more. There's the one we need. Now we're going to go and just keep spamming him on the camera 4B. And I know this is going by extremely fast, guys, so you might not understand. Oh, I didn't realize he didn't leave yet. But the concept is, if you can keep looking at Freddy Fazbear,
Ugh. Let's try this again. Try this again. Whew, 2020 is hard. shoot Chica's nearby. Bonnie's in. Oh, okay, yeah. This is our time. My bad. Sorry about that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Once upon a midnight journey, I pondered, weak and weary, with how many more times I can do this before going mad. Mad, I tell you, mad. Okay. There. Hi, T-Rex. Passed by to say hi. Sorry. I am on custom night. Night 7. The infamous 2020. The one where you basically go insane. Freddy's there. Chica's there. Wow, bunny. Ooh. Yeah, this is the stressful time. I'm gonna try a few more times and then I'm gonna switch games for a minute. Maybe run through the nights again. This night is hard though. I think the strategy is to wait for Chica over, or Bonnie over here. Thinking there. Oh, Chica's chicken. Freddy. Happy. Where's Bonnie? There she is. I think I'm doing better this time than I did last time. This is still very stressful. I don't know when I'm supposed to check on Foxy or if I even can, because every time I tried before, Freddy killed me immediately, so... I got Chica. Probably Bonnie. Oh, stressful. 2 a.m. Oh, Chica problem again. Ah, screwed up. That's the furthest I've got so far. I feel determined now. I think I'll just start in that corner can't do that. I gotta hit the door. Ugh. I had both of them on me. Goof. Goodness gracious. The air out for blood. Okay. We got this. Visualize the fan stops every time you open your camera. I think as long as we don't see Chica right there, we can just focus on Bonnie. Shoot. Screwed up. You gotta have pretty good accuracy on that. Alright, here we go. We got this. Okay, that's it for that for a minute. I've had enough. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like this. I feel shocked. Just yikes. Just yikes. Okay, probably just because I'm trying to do something. Did it have me under 4 nights? Should be under 5 nights. That's stream elements for you. Oh no, I had 5 nights. We're good. Just gonna switch over to getting over it. It's just taking a second to finish downloading. It's copyright music. Not very good. Oh, copyright free though, so we're good there. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know where we were though. bottom of the mountain, so it really didn't matter. Nice relaxing climb. My heart needs a little break. Nope.
Uncritically accepting their tastes. It can only mean that you have no respect for
Is the music louder than my voice volume? If anyone's not lurking, if you could tell me which is louder, my voice or music. Alright, the music doesn't get any lower. I don't talk any louder. I wonder about the music in this game. I wonder if it's copyright free. Welcome to the chimney. Nope. Okay. Oh. Well, how are you doing, chat? I don't know if I have the patience for this right now. Maybe you should just switch over to just chatting. Pardon? My hair's a nightmare. Shoot. Oh, so close. Alright, progress, Chip. Progress.
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you. But also, let it get you a little bit.
Alright, never mind. We just needed to have a little patience. Well, this song has some good beats to it. Not a bad YouTube one. This can be tricky, but yeah, I just wanted to attempt it, but we'll go up the old-fashioned way. Okay, so far so good. Saved. Ooh. Alright, these stairs are like the chimney. I hate them.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Iced tea.
Nice little hip hop beat in a reference to Ice-T. No. Alrighty then. Do 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 do. This is a beat and I don't know how to rap, but I will just freestyle up. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Right there, right there. Gently, gently, gently. Now we just get a nice little tap. Tap, tap, taparoo.
Went to the sessions.
And we fall back down again. And we do it all over.
Things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new, wail my dear times wasted. William Shakespeare's sonnet tale.
Oh, I was just trying for a short stream tonight. I wanted to just at least unlock 2020. I did that. I don't know if I will be able to actually do it though. Jeez. I don't know how I ever did it before.
You're back here again, showing patience, then attack, breaking, flapping, snag.
I guess this song's a little peppy too. I really want to fall down again, I guess.
She smiled in defeat, with unconquerable eyes. Atticus. Your failure here is a metaphor. To learn for what? Please resume climbing.
Ooh, I'm tired already. I want to try to go for at least 2 hours. Got a little accomplished today, so nothing too wonderful, but we did get something. Hopefully that was somewhat entertaining. Got at least something done.
Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
Whoa. Hello, Stimpeg.
Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
That was a little crazy. How are you doing?
Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
Is that 10? 10 gift subs?
Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
Oh, nice. Yes. I should be able to
Hi
get that
there!
all
Enjoy
unlocked
the
now.
ride!
You broke it though. Or I guess I gotta figure out my sounds for 10.
Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
Thought I was getting a bunch of follows. I unlocked 2020 in 5 nights.
Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
And I thought I'd play Getting Over for a minute. Now I'm just kinda chilling.
Hi there! Enjoy the ride! Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
Yeah. Just go like this.
Hi there! Enjoy the ride!
I think it was that one. Should turn it off for a second, maybe? Oh, I think it's done now. It's done. 17 of 16, yeah, that should give us enough sub points now to get the next emote. It said like 16 points, but Stream Elements, I think it counts me as a sub, so I was overestimating it. Let's see. If I can find it. There it is. Affiliate tab, where is it? There it is. Emote tab. Yeah, we have 1 of 2 now. Nice. We can add another one. Means I can either move the yikes or the sus over to be a tier 1 right now. I think we'll do sus. I don't want to delete. want to add. Yeah, everyone will be able to use the Sesame, the Among Us Super Saiyan. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted to be able to have more than just one emote. What did I do with the raw copy of that, though? I think I'm still in camera, right? We're good, okay. Learn from float. Just kind of do things live, because 2020 mode is like impossible. Browse files, there it is. Save as image. Yep, can't find it, so. There we go. Just make a new one real fast. Kind of like how all you need now is just a square shaped. So my file that I have saved is just a quick edit away. Nice. There we go. Pending approval, because I still don't have the instant emotes. I think I have to get back up to 30 consistent hours. I gotta get to a FedEx tomorrow. I've just had to do so much stuff. Holy crap, that's an EXE. Just looking at the updates, and I guess the Twitch's little soundtrack thing that they are doing is available. I want to see what kind of songs they have. It'll look like that once it's moved over. I think it still shows up. Somehow I pushed the 2. I don't know how long I've been talking and in the be right back screen for a minute now. That's weird. No, I just hit my hotkey when I was typing. Nothing I can really see on this screen. Except for the lack of drink I have. Just trying to be a little consistent on streaming. Wanted to play Five Nights a little more, but I got a little frustrating fast. getting up to custom nights, not too terrible, but custom night, you're just sitting there going back and forth, just one mistake and you're done for. What's that gonna do? Image format not supported. I don't know what I've done with half my files on my computer. Ooh, a soundtrack by Twitch.
Roast these niggas up, roast these problems.
There we go. I don't know why it muted, but that was quite interesting. One of the first words I heard out of that last song was, I thought, words that were banned on Twitch. Yeah, messing with hotkeys. It's like Twitch friendly music. It's probably a little mature for my tag right now.
Times change. Just got the new watch, I call it a time change. Just hop on a flight and then it's a time change.
I mean, this is pretty good stuff. Good stuff to listen to. It's not as bad as I thought Twitch's little thing would be. A little interesting. I wonder if I can fix the camera. The green screen. goal for something. I'm so fuzzy. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. And we got the Float soundtrack, which is peak instrumental and abstract tracks. So you can just kind of have this one turned up a little bit. The Float. Switch categories since I'm just basically sitting here and talking. I could just put this on and fall asleep to it. It's nice. I forget how to interact with it though. Cancel. This should be fine. This should be fine. Some public domain movies. This should be fine. This is fine. In this classic yet still creepy horror film, strangers hold up in a ritual Philadelphia farmhouse and battle on the undead. 1968 plot summary. Cast filming. So this has been in the public domain since 2013. This is all available on public
They
domain
the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
archiving.
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, I don't know that she can. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours
Oh,
to go
man.
back and forth.
That's me.
Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Test. We're back on? Oh.
Are we back
ladies
on?
and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problem.
Nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Well, there's no one around.
What else we could find?
Late. You'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
I also got the house on Haunted Hill. Ooh, invasion of the B-Girls.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish, you can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Hey, I mean praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boys, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
There you go.
Stop it.
Famous
You're
line.
ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny. Oh, no! No! Johnny! Help
Oh, man. I love the zombies. Just looks like a drunken dude of today. I'm gonna take a little break, but I'm gonna leave this going. Public domain, so.
Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. Truck is out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out of here if we can get some gas. Is there a key? I suppose you've tried this. Do you live here? Jesus. We've got to get out of here. We have to get to where there's some other people. Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
What's happening?
How do you think it's happening?
What's happening?
Two of them. There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those two.
I don't
I know you're afraid, but we have
I
to...
don't know! I don't know! What's happening?
Such a classic show. Yeah, I just kind of ran out of ideas tonight, so just have an extended stream with public domain every night. Why not? No different from the riff tracks channel, right? Oh no, what have I done? Oh, shoot, another zombie. Oh, you poked me in the eyes. Oh, great.
We're in here now.
So many zombies.
Don't look at it.
Okay. I have no idea if this is working anymore. Okay. Alright, testing 1, 2. Okay, I think we're good.
Now, we hunt down the rest of the humans.
Get some more lights on in this house.
There are definitely weapons. But it's always up.
Maybe if I moved around here, we could put these work. Oh, a bunch of screws. Yeah, these would come
Why
in
don't you
handy.
see if you can find some wood, some board, something about a fireplace, something we can nail this place up.
Pretty sure that's where a bunch of screws are.
Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid.
I'm very afraid. Why
But
do we have to do
try
this?
to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be
I
all right.
understand.
We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay?
Okay.
As she wanders through the house, people wonder, did she make the right choice? Now, as she wanders, well, that's not a creepy. That's not creepy at all. I turn on the atmosphere. Just meet a darker cat. Yeah, sit there or watch the movie. Just don't think about it. Things will be fine. This is fine. This is fine. Hey, follow me. That's a good one. This is a good one. No. I think.
I don't know.
Maybe this one.
Let's just go clean.
No, that's wrong.
More
Okay,
bass. Some more
now, take out
voice.
the biggest ones you can find.
So change my voice.
There, this room looks pretty secure.
Sure does.
If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors.
Can we?
Won't be long for
Can
us
we
to
board
get
up the
back
doors?
pounding their way in here. They're afraid now. They're afraid of fire. I found that out. You know a place back down the road called Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I had jumped in to listen to it when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and
Sounds
holding
like
on.
Resident Evil 2.
Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. And those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail.
Did it really?
I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner.
Did he
Went
really?
right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now it's like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what.
I think you knew.
Still hear the man screaming. This thing is just backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. It was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of light left except by now there were no more screams. I realized that I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things, just standing there, staring at me. I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there, staring at me.
I wonder why.
Just wanted to crush them.
I wonder why they just wanted to crash him.
Through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery, Johnny and me. Johnny. We came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny, and he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And, oh, it's hot in here. Hot.
Uh-oh. Monka sweat.
And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?"
It is a movie from the 40s.
And I
We're gonna
said,
get too serious.
"Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny." And then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, He's coming to get you, Barbara. And I laughed at him and said, Johnny, stop it.
They're coming
And
to
then
get you,
Johnny
Barbara.
ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to
Johnny
apologize.
sounds like a jerk.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up, and I said, Goody. And he grabbed me. He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me! And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped.
I think she needs to
And
calm
then Johnny
down.
came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran. And Johnny didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny. We better go out and get him. We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please.
I don't think Johnny's gonna make it there.
Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No! My brother is not dead!
Probably he is dead, actually. What are the votes that Johnny's dead? So you don't want Johnny's dead?
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern states, have indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That's the extent of this latest bulletin meeting. Members of his cabinet, the FBI, Joint Chiefs of Staff, and the scientists from NASA within 3 hours. All radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country, including the one to which you were listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or even at this hour, even to theorize about the reasons for this wave of murder. So far, the advice we're able to give the public is summary. Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, was quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight. We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters we have here." End quote. Police Chief Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slain. These eyewitness accounts variously describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their rural home near Gulfport, Virginia. Since then, reports of such senseless killings began snowballing in a reign of terror which has hopscotched in an erratic, disconnected manner throughout much of the eastern and midwestern United States. Efforts to keep track of the murder reports with the placing of markers on a map seem to indicate a general spreading of the extreme southeastern United States into the north and west. Our newsmen have been on the telephone talking with officials in other cities and have determined that none of this kind of mass murder has yet been reported west of the Mississippi River, except in the extreme southeastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
Things are going nuts in the world there.
yesterday.
Oh, and
When it
these.
first became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature. However, as these
We ought to be all right here for a while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have
this
the
was
gun
something
and
more than the
bullets.
usual run of lawlessness.
Food and the radio.
Officials began to suspect an obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone's
Things as
bound to come and get us out.
creatures from outer space. So again, we join with law enforcement agencies, urging you to seek shelter in a building. Lock the doors and windows securely.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Cautious of any suspicious strangers. And keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me,
Goes on in the absence of any law.
but I'm going upstairs now.
It's almost as though some critical balance of
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it.
savage killers. We repeat, this radio station.
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured. Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, Civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
We're from town. A radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County Sheriff has verified by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
how long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How were we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help?
Well, if there were more...
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this?
Look, mister, we came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane.
Cool.
The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. Kids hurt.
They flipped my car, man.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we can fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy, you know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Well,
Yeah.
The cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we'd never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here.
We could do it if we have to.
Consider this a while.
You boxed yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
There's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too. We gotta fix these boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in that damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that her old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
You bastards. You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it. Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could... With my help?
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute. Judy, come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? It's all right, honey. Go ahead.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid. He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there, let them. There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard the screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Nope.
Whatever it is, it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon? We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Will you do it?
Do I have to?
Look, honey, nothing's going to get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me.
Okay.
Okay, open up.
I'll take good care of her, Helen. She's all I have. Why don't you go upstairs now?
Whoops.
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
I like this movie. It's a pretty good movie.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here.
Do something.
You better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on. There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this? Shut up!
Yes, they do.
The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted, and medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims.
That
It's
doesn't
hard for
sound
us
good
here
at
to
all.
believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the President. Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an Earth-bound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth,
Venus
but never
has
got
something
here.
to do with that?
That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering?
Could be.
Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look,
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection. A definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been
only logical
irrefutably
explanation that
proved.
we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen.
Seems to
I
be...
must disagree with these gentlemen presently until
Yeah.
we...
It's a public domain
Everything
movie.
is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry
So-
for our next meeting.
And Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between
a definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
But,
Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded?
An unusual amount of radiation, enough
It's
to cause
all
mutations
good.
under the circumstances.
Could have happened.
have a bearing on it.
It does seem to have a bearing.
Will there be a reply for this further?
Later.
Yes.
There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon.
Don't have to have Prime, don't have to have anything. This is public domain.
Later,
Will you close the window?
we are doing everything possible to solve the problem.
You know, we have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get Karen there...
Kind of ran out of ideas, so just thought I'd watch a movie.
On space science and
Something
technology.
new.
I saw signs.
Kind of like Roof Tracks.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You
So I've been kind of messing with new emotes now that Stimpack has graciously unlocked that for us. So we will have 2 emotes
So we knew
soon
the old
enough.
house was here, and we came in and found the lady
So
upstairs
everybody
dead.
will have
Then these other people
both
came.
of
We went
these.
down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
how could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman
So,
out of her head, 3 men, and the place is
I've been
surrounded with...
basically just watching this and making emotes.
Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to These things that are
Sus is already not
Do you have
showing
any
up
answers?
because it's already been deleted.
Yes, we have some answers.
It'll be
But
available
first,
though
let me
for
stress the
everybody soon.
importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet
We're
what
at 17
complications might
subgoals
result
now.
from such injury.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic
Look, you go down there and tell... Isn't it Judy? Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
I don't want to know how many more it takes to get more emotes, but
We had a cadaver. A cadaver from
we're doing good so
which all
far.
4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning,
Still
it
working
opened
on
its
trying to
eyes
get the instant
and began to move its
emotes.
trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs.
I think you have
Did
to
she
have
ask for me?
She hasn't done anything.
I don't understand.
60 consecutive days of
Baby.
streaming. I haven't quite got back
It's
to
Mommy.
that yet.
I heard.
I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any
Oh,
arrangements.
you're right.
So
It
if
doesn't
we
give
get
them time to
to
make funeral
25
arrangements.
votes, like,
The
then
bodies
we
must
get
be carried
another
to the
emote.
street
Get the third
and,
emote.
and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The
I like this
bereaved
classic
will
movie
have to
though.
forego the
It's good
dubious
little
comforts that a funeral
fodder to
service
mess
will
with.
give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them out while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas. We can come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
Coming.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
You're it, then.
So make
You and I will
that
go.
25. Yep, maybe still
We'll
going.
put
Okay.
whatever number we find behind the cellar door.
I thought I hit some of my sub
You
keys.
can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
Except to the rescue station.
Sweet, okay. That updated right away.
Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
It's pretty cool though. We'll have 2
If I could only
emotes.
call
That'll
the
be
folks.
nice.
They're
We're
going to be
getting
so worried
progress
about
on
us.
this channel.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom? Are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy.
Just wants a smile.
We've got work to
Isn't
do,
that cute?
honey. And you...
Too bad this is a zombie movie. Things are not gonna work out so well.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
Barbara would like to leave, yes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting into the climax. I think I'll do this again. Do movie night. There's plenty more on the public domain. There's some comedies from 1916 that might be interesting. Over 100 years old.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay.
Could even do Reefer Madness. Oh man, that's awesome. We even got some cartoons that are public domain. That's pretty cool.
Go ahead, go on.
I'm going with them.
Get back in the cellar.
I'm going.
It's too late.
Well, as you're coming, come on. Get in.
That looks familiar.
Come on. This key won't work.
Watch it.
It's way past bedtime, but
Gotta get away from the pump.
I committed to a movie.
Hang on. Now, hurry, Chris, to get out of the truck.
Oh, take a little stretch break. I'll be right back. Thanks for looking, everybody.
Come on.
My jacket's caught.
Drag you out there and feed you those things.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet? There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You say those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Good Lord.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls, this one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
What do you think from the supply wagon, Gus? No, we're all right. Okay. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. All right, Chief McClellan, how's everything going? Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there? Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things? Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. Their window. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down. Can I see you here? Yeah, okay. Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them? Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy. Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control? Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them. Are they slow-moving, Chief? Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up. Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours? Well, we don't really know. We know
don't
we'll be
really
into it
know.
most of the night, probably into the early morning.
Well,
We're
thanks
working our way
everybody
toward
who's still
Willard, and we'll team
been
up with
chilling
the National
out.
Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view. Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain...
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down.
Oh no, power Lights are down.
I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
But 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window, click it.
Oh, they start getting smart in this one. You gotta help him. Help him. The imposter's gonna kill him, man. You're just gonna sit there, third imposter in it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
Get him, Barbara. That BB gun just... Man learns how to walk downstairs for the first time. Start seeing things. Oh, stop. You're pulling my hair. This is the craziest Black Friday sale ever. That's some guts, man. Kid zombie. It's okay, Mommy. We're gonna just do some pottery. Let's go plant some garden. Planting a garden! Planting a garden with Mommy! Yay! Mommy's so happy. Is that Johnny? Johnny! Johnny, no! Where's your glasses? How are you supposed to see? Barbara and Johnny Happily ever after in the end. Wow. Such a romantic ending. Aggressive hugs all around. No one started it all. Come garden with me. Come garden with me. Oh yeah, this is fine. There's only 2 of them down there. But really, why all of them at this point? It's just because it's the climax. Going out of business cell. Everything must go. All the good stuff's down in here. So that's why everyone wants down in here. Oh yeah. What are we supposed to do about these people? They got a little overexcited with the cell. Nothing to see here, folks. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? All the customers are demanding things. What do we have in the stock room? Yeah, I wanted the Elmo. They took me Elmo. Why did we put it in the paper? Maybe my Red Rider BB gun will help me. It's the Christmas trope. And then all the customers went home. All the Tickle Me Elmos were gone. Meanwhile, down on the bay, a man comes under the wave to the escaped convict, Johnny C. Yeah. Oh yeah, we need canines to hunt down slow-moving
Hey, Vince.
zombies.
You want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
Frank,
You go here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Well, Bill, I'm going to check in the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve, tell him we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Where are the dogs for survivors? Hey, we smell non-people over there. It's a human.
They need you down there by the barn. Okay. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince. Yeah, sure looks like it, Cal.
I think I'm safe. The county is coming, taking care of all the rowdy shoppers. Give them some tranquilizer darts. Let them sleep it off. This has been too crazy of a Black Friday sale. Oh, I'm so tired.
Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire?
You want a bonfire?
You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise.
There's something out here. I heard noise.
All right, then. Hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
After all that.
All right, send the wagon through, come directly on over.
Oh.
Keep those dogs back off of those things.
That was weird. Alright. Well, thanks everybody for coming. Gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Appreciate Stimpack for doing 10 gift subs. A lot of good names on there. Seem to have lost my activity feed though, so. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys.